Ready? Start. Heard Mr. Ravi Kadam, Learned Senior Counsel, along with Mr. Ashish Kaimat, Miss Cheryl Fernandez and Miss Anushka Shah, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioners. Also heard Mr. Anil Singh, Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, along with Mr. Suresh Kumar, Learned Counsel for the respondents. Stop. This notice of motion has been sought for by the petitioners for stay of impugned notice dated 20th December 2017 as well as subsequent notices issued under the provisions of the Black Money (undisclosed foreign income and assets) and Imposition of Tax Act 2015 pending final hearing and disposal of the writ petition. Stop. Case of the petitioners is that petitioner number 1 is the mother of petitioner number 3, whereas petitioner number 4 is the wife of petitioner number 3. Petitioner number 2 is the son of petitioner numbers 3 and 4. Stop. During the pendency of the writ petition, petitioner number 4 expired on 12th January 2019 and following order passed in Chamber summons number 182 of 2019, petitioner number 4 has been substituted by her legal representatives. Stop stanza. In the year 2013, respondent numbers 2 and 4 claimed that they had information that petitioner numbers 2 and 3 along with another related person, Mr. Manoj Mehta, who is stated to be cousin of petitioner number 3, were holding undisclosed foreign accounts in the name of Red House Finance Limited, a body incorporated and registered in Singapore. Stop. Pursuant to such information, summons under section 131 of the Income Tax Act 1961 briefly, the act hereinafter came to be issued to petitioner numbers 2 and 3 as well as to Mr. Manoj Mehta. Stop. However, petitioners denied having any interest in Red House Finance Limited. Stop. According to the petitioners, the only foreign entity in which they had an interest was Sun Hill International Limited, Singapore, which factum was disclosed in the return filed by them before the income tax authorities. Stop. It was further stated that Mr. Manoj Mehta was an overseas resident for the last 30 years and was carrying on overseas business. Stop stanza. It appears that income tax authorities made correspondence with authorities in British Virgin Islands and Singapore during May 2014 seeking details of offshore accounts allegedly held by petitioner number 2. Stop. It further appears that Inland Revenue Authority of Singapore sent some details information to their Indian counterparts in August 2014. Stop. On the basis of such information, respondent numbers 2 to 4 alleged that petitioner numbers 2 and 3 held offshore accounts in foreign banks which were not disclosed in their income tax returns. Stop. Over.